Hi everyone, my name is Monica. I'm a rising junior, or a junior now, on the fencing team. And I won an ace in Cape Town, South Africa this summer.
My name is Zizi and I'm a sophomore. And this summer I was lucky enough to go to ACE in Panama. That was a week-long program.
Hey guys, my name is Kavya and I'm a senior on the fencing team. I'm a saberist. And this summer I participated in ACE in Costa Rica.
Specifically, we were kind of targeting around youth in sports, youth education, and really just trying to make an impact on both ourselves as well as the community there.
Our job was to run a sports camp for kids at 2 schools in Panama.
We went to rural Costa Rica in a community called Gandoca of about 300 people, and we learned about sustainability through beach cleans. We got to see some amazingly cute baby sea turtles and learn about sort of how the community there is helping keep them alive because they're endangered. And we also worked on some cacao farms.
My parents have always instilled in me this idea that, and as a, future aspiring doctor, not only is it important to, live your life in the present, but also it's important to understand, the perspectives and reflections of others. And of course, the only way to do that is to travel. But not just travel, as a vacation, but also travel and, get to know the people, get to know the environment and the place that you're in.
So for me, what was important was going to a place where I could use my Spanish to really interact and get to know with the people we were working with. So for me, one of the goals was to really form connections with the kids we were working with.
I love nature, I love wildlife, and who can refuse the opportunity to go to Costa Rica and see everything that was there, like the howler monkeys, the baby sea turtles. I'm not a snake gal, but there were lots and lots of beautiful snakes and sloths. The wildlife there is absolutely incredible. It was definitely like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see.
I think a memory that really just stood out for me over there is, when you get to work with kids, they really changed our lives, more than, maybe we ever felt like we did. And I think that that's really because, if you go in and you embrace the environment that you're in, you're able to really just learn from others. You're able to just, allow yourself to grow from what they say and really just have a really good time.
I think for me, the main perspective that I'm bringing back to Durham and my time at Duke is just to look for opportunities to do more. I think one thing that we want to bring back from ACE is as a fencing team, is getting more involved in the Durham community through food sustainability and also in the fencing community through giving back through equipment and other forms.
I think as athletes, right, we get a lot of pressure on us from sports, from academics, from our support groups and everything. And I think that ACE is really a good combination of learning about yourself, right? In a different place, you get to obviously travel, you get to experience, culture and history and, so many other things. You really get to immerse yourself in a new experience. And when you do that, regardless of, your major or, what you even end up doing, right? If you want to go pro, with your sport, or if you just, plan on going to grad school or, whatever it is, right? You can gain skills, you can gain, different lessons and things that you get from just being around people of different, mindsets. Honestly speaking, it's seriously once in a lifetime, and the community and the connections that you make are seriously unforgettable.